poppin' YouTube? Extra Thick Games back at you again tonight. And I've got a different kind of video here with you tonight. You know, usually I'll do the Vrains reviews, disregard the fact that tonight was the night that another episode aired. That has nothing to do with this. I'll do some deck profiles and other fun videos like that one. But this one I've been waiting to do since before I started even, becoming a YouTube content creator. I've been collecting these cards for quite a while, and now that I've got as complete as I really can with them at the moment, I'd like to showcase that for you guys on my channel. This binder here, this one should be pretty exciting for all of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal fans out there. That is, assuming that there are any Zexal fans out there besides me. Won't hold my breath on that one. But anywho, this binder right here contains all of the number cards currently printed in the TCG. Well, I guess maybe not all of them. I don't have the prize cards. I don't have number 89, Mind Hacker Diabolixus, or 93, and Utopic Kaiser, but, I'm okay. I am a little okay with waiting on those cards to be reprinted. And then all the other ones that have been printed in the TCG, I believe we're missing only 2 that are OCG printed right now. It's still a little, still a little weird to kind of open this to begin because, the first 5 cards are going to be missing. The first 4, I don't know if they decided to go with the fake number cards from the anime with, like, number 1 Infection Buzz King and all that, or if they were going to go with Don Thousand's Numeron Gate monsters, but nonetheless, none of those exist in the TCG, so the first page is blank. As for the next page, we are going to start at number 6, Chronomaly Atlantis. Missing number 5, I believe that's going to be Doom Chimera Dragon. I could have put number C5, Chaos Chimera Dragon, but this binder doesn't contain any of the Chaos numbers, or the Shining numbers, or any of that nonsense. This is just straight up 1 to 107. So I'm just going to go ahead and just showcase this for y'all. I'm really excited to have this all completed. So we got number 6, Chronomaly Atlantis. We got number 7, Lucky Straight. We got number 8, Heraldic King Genome Heritage. That was used by Vetrix, or Tron, if you watch the dub, in the Zexal anime. He was kind of the smaller antagonist, the one that you kind of thought was going to be the antagonist to Season 1, but then it ended up, of course, being Dr. Faker, and I guess indirectly Vector. But we got the first ultimate rare. God, I wish they'd bring those back. Number 9, Dyson Sphere, one of Quentin's ace monsters. We got number 10, Illuminite, one of the many cards that Kite used in the anime. Number 11, Big Eye, that one just throwaway character from like 1 or 2 episodes. I think his name was like Fortune or something. Play on word of fortune, but he had Shockmaster and Big Eye, and his duel was the reason that we got the first Chaos number in Utopia Ray, but he had all of the best number cards. He had the only number card that I'm pretty sure it's the only one that got banned, but not this one, of course, but that's going to be Shockmaster. We'll see in a second. We got number 12, Crimson Shadow Armor Ninja. I remember when the numbers first came out, I was kind of disappointed that this one existed in the first place because I didn't want any of the numbers to really be a part of any particular archetype, because I wanted to have them all back then too and be able to just use them in any deck back in the, not even the casual days, but like the lunchroom days in high school, you know what I mean? But still, nonetheless, got the very pretty ultimate rare version of number 12. Number 13, Embodiment of Crime, plays nicely with number 31, we'll get to in a little while. Number 14, Greedy Saramea, teched that in Cyber Dragons for a little while. Number 15, Gimmick Puppet Giant Grinder, one of Quattro's Gimmick Puppet cards. Pretty good. I like him back in the day. Back in the day, he was one of the best rank 8s, right? And there we are with number 16, Shockmaster, the number card that got banned. And then, of course, the other one of Fortune's just overpowered number monsters. We got right here, number 17, Leviathan Dragon. I remember I pulled this one. This is the ultra rare version. I pulled this one from like a special edition of Generation Force. I could have used the secret rare from the tin, but I pulled a cover card. I love doing that, so I just had to keep that one in here instead of the other one. We got number 18, Heraldry Patriarch, and probably, I guess, another one of Vetrix's Heraldry Beast monsters. Number 19, Friezadon, worked well in the anime with number 61, Volcasaurus. Not so well practically, but in practical use in the actual game, but it's a number card nonetheless, so it's here. And then the ulti that came out of that one promo tin. You got number 20, Giga Brilliant, because he's an ant, Giga Brilliant. But can't use that in one duel, his first duel against Yuma. We got here number 21, Frozen Lady Justice. Number 22, Zombie Steen. I know this one came from like the manga or something, which I didn't really read, but 2 dark level 8s, giving you just a 45 body, and then like it does have a negate ability. It does have a negate ability, so that's actually a really good card. We got arguably the better rank 8 negator is number 23, Lancelot, Knight of the Underworld. And it also attacks directly, so it can help you push for game. This one was an interesting one to me. Number 24, Dragulus the Vampiric Dragon. It's got like the face down effect, kind of vampire support, but they also just decided to, make it a number card for reasons. I don't know, pretty cool looking card. I never played vampires, but maybe it's good in that deck, maybe it's not, but it's a number, so it's in my binder. Got number 25, Force Focus, from the anime. There is no number 26 at the moment. Number 27, Dreadnought Dreadnought. We had the train support, but it's a rank 4, and I don't believe Anna Kaboom used this in the manga. I know she didn't use it in the anime, but it's a number. Here it is. We got number 28, Titanic Moth. Let's see here. Number 29 is Mannequin Cat, and she is not yet printed in the TCG just yet, so we don't have her. Number 30, Acid Golem of Destruction, another one of those jump promo. I'm trying to get this glare out of here. Another jump promo number card, used by Kite in his first duel against Shark. Kind of tricked him into taking it so he could deal the with the side effects and the the drawbacks of the burn damage it has when it doesn't have any Xyz materials. It was fun to play with back in the day. Kind of just get the most damage on board as quickly as possible and then try to get rid of it before it hurt you. Number 31, Embodiment of Punishment, worked well with 13. Then we had Reginald Castle, or Shark's ace monster, for a while. Number 32, Shark Drake. Another one from Quentin would be number 33, Chronomaly Machu Mech, I believe that's how they pronounced it. And then, of course, number 34, Terabyte, the alternate art from that one promo set. Kind of one of those throwaway numbers, kind of establishing, not even really the plot, but just kind of what the show was going to get into. In the first few episodes, one of Yuma's classmates got possessed by this number. We got number 35, geez. Ravenous Tarantula, one of the spider packages. And if you're playing those like dark decks or anything that can really play with a rank 8 toolbox, because these cards you'll be able to jump into one of them with by overlaying from a rank 8, 9, or 10, and then this one would stack on top of that, and then you get number 77 on top of that. Pretty good toolbox. I like to play in Dark Lords. Number 36, Chronomaly Chateau Hyuk. I'm guessing that one was a manga card, because I do not recall seeing Trey use that card. And yeah, that's Trey's card, not Quentin's card. Let's see. I guess these ones were from the manga, but 37 and 38, the shark and kite support. They just decided to throw as many cool sounding words as they could together. Number 37, Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark, and number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. We got the face of the Xyz era. Number 39, Utopia. And number 40, Gimmick Puppet of Strings. That's actually going to be Quentin's card. Not Quentin, jeez, what's his name? Quattro. I keep getting those three mixed up. Quattro had the gimmick puppets. Trey had the Chronomalies, Quattro had the gimmick puppets, and Quentin had the rank 9s, the Dyson Sphere cards. Number 41, Baguska, the Terribly Tired Taper. Actually saw some good play, and every now and then you see it pop up. Then probably the most broken number card you'll see to date in the Link era in Master Rule 4 is number 42, Galaxy Tomahawk. Just spews out tokens all over the field for free Link fodder. Number 43, Manipulator of Souls, a number card that Vector somehow got his hands on. We never really saw that happen. And then number 44, one of the Matherian numbers, Sky Pegasus. You detach one material from this card and target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroys it, and then unless your opponent pays 1,000 to negate this effect. I mean, it's very anime as far as the effect is concerned, but not very practical. Number 45, Crumble Logos, the Prophet of Demolition. Actually, pretty good rank 2 card, but I mean, you gotta play rank 2s, right? Then we got here the next Ethereum number. Number 46, Dragulon. Kite ended up winning that. And then number 47, Nightmare Shark. Shark support from the manga. Number 48, Shadow Lich. I don't believe that appeared anywhere, actually. Could be mistaken about that, but it's coming. Number card, so we got it. Number 49, Fortune Tune. I believe that was actually used by Tori Meadows, not in the anime or manga, but actually in those video games, right? Like the World Carnival Zexal game. Then we got number 50. I think that appeared in the manga somewhere. Like I said, didn't read it, but I'm pretty sure the original printing was a manga promo. Number 50, Black Ship of Corn. Number 51, Finisher the Strong Arm. No idea where that one's from. Number 52, Diamond Crab King. Manga promo. Number 53, Heart Earth, used by Dr. Faker. Could have used it in Cyber Dragons, and everyone really thought I was going to because I used Heart Earth Dragon, but nope, it just... to play this one, you've got to force it out a little too much, and there's just so many more optimal plays, and no, I mean, I'm already forcing Heart Earth Dragon enough, so there's no need to... It would just not be a good use of those resources, because you gotta use 3 level 5s to make him. Anywho, the next Matherian number is going to be number 54, Lion Heart. Alito got his hands on this, but he ended up giving it to Nistro to, like, mind control him and whatnot. We got number 55, Go 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 Goliath. Might have been used in the manga, no idea, but definitely Yuma related, because, he had the Go 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 Golem card. Number 56, Gold Rat. Probably just the worst Xyz card ever. I remember in Kite's first episode on the show, he just annihilated some thug who thought he was going to take over them all using this piece of garbage. But once per turn, you detach one material from this card to draw a card, then shuffle one from the hand into the deck. So it's like, it's not even a +1 because you got to use 3 materials to go into this. You're minusing terribly on this just for an effect that kind of breaks even. But this bad card. Can't see any excuse to play it. Number 57, Tri-Headed Dust Dragon. Very, very cool artwork. Don't know if it appeared anywhere, but I mean, jeez, that's a beautiful picture. Number 58, Burner Visor. Not a Matherian number. I don't believe this one was, but Garog ended up having this when he was brainwashed by Dawn Thousand and dueling Alito. Number 59, Crooked Crook. There is no number 60. Number 61, Volcasaurus. Still good card and most, level 5, rank 5 decks like Cyber Dragons. Number 62, Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. Number 63, Shamu Soldier. Jeez. Next Mytherian number. Number 64, Ronin Raccoon Sendayu. Girogs. Mytherian number. Then the next this is another Mytherian number, jeez. We got number 65, Gin Buster, that was Vectors, but number 96 got a hold of this one first. Speaking of Vector, number 66, Master Key Beetle, if that's going to focus. Master Key Beetle, which was how he lost that first duel on purpose as a clone to get this card to Yuma and the guys so they'd be able to get into the Sargasso field spell. Pretty cool arc. That was my favorite part of the Zexal anime, I'm pretty sure. Number 67, Paradise Smasher. The puns are so real, Paradise Smasher. Let's see here what we got next. Number 68, Sanfond, the Sky Prison. Well, this card gains 100 attack and defense for each monster in the graveyards. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, and until the end of your opponent's next turn, this card can't be destroyed by effect. And also, neither player can special summon from the graveyard. So, I mean, it's actually really good to kind of shut down graveyard play, but I don't even know if level 8 and rank 8 decks kind of utilize that. Number 69, Heraldry Crest. That was Vectrix's ace monster in the anime. And then I was later ranked up into a Chaos number by 96, and that one, pretty cool little side arc. Number 70, Malevolent Sin. Kind of indirect spider package support because it itself will gain several ranks, but that's a long-term investment, and if you're going to go into that package, you're going to want to get out your cards the first turn you're using them, right? Number 71, Rebarian Shark. Not sure if this one actually appeared anywhere, but clearly it's support for Shark or Nash, because it's got the Barian symbol and it's a shark, and I don't know, its effect is it's pretty good to get rank up magic, the 7th one, kind of set up for your next turn, so it doesn't just appear out of nowhere, or you don't hard draw into it, since it's not a card that you can actually search and get its effect off. That's a pretty good card if you wanted to play it in something like Cyber Darks, because I know they can utilize milling from the extra deck. We got number where are we at? Number 72, Shogi Rook, as a manga promo. Number 73, another Mytherian, Abyss Splash. Number 74, Master of Blades. Don't know if that actually appeared anywhere, but very anime in title and very anime in picture. Let's see, was it good for level 7s? 2 level 7s during either player's turn. When a card or effect is activated that targets this face-up card, you can detach one, negate the activation if you do destroy it, and you can destroy one card on the field. So it's a negate destroy that pops something else. Maybe the only kind of downfall is it's got to target this one. It can't just, be an effect that activates. So I don't know if Red Eyes or anything use this at all. Then we got one of the sickest looking artworks as far as the number cards are concerned, is this one right here. And I know it's got other numbers in the back. There's Dragulon, there's Ronin Raccoon Sendayu, and Shadow Lich, but this name, oh my god. Number 75, Bamboozling Gossip Shadow. What on earth? But it's actually pretty good. You can use 2 or more level 3s, and once per turn when an opponent's monster activates an effect, this is a quick effect, you can detach 2 materials in the sky to not negate the activation, to change the effect to both players draw 1 card. And I can target other number Xyz monsters I control and attach them to this card as a material, and it'll gain that card's material too. And then we can only use that effect once per turn. But it's somewhat of a negate, but you're getting cards. The only thing is your opponent is also getting cards. But it's pretty good. There currently is no number 76. There's the big daddy of the spider package, number 77, the 7 Sins. I absolutely loved playing this guy in Dark Lords. This card would steal games for me. I'd beat what was it, Trick Stars with this card. Even after getting Joel reincarnated, it was nuts. We got number 78, Numbers Archive. It was supposed to be number support, but it just wasn't that good. It was cool in concept, but well, I'll let you guys be the judge. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach one material from this. Your opponent randomly chooses a card in your extra deck. If it's a number card that has a number between 1 and 99 in its name, special summon it using this card as a material, but banish it during the end phase. Also, I can't special summon for the rest of the turn. So, I mean, you're getting one number card, assuming that the only cards in your extra deck are numbers, and you can't use Numeron Dragon, not that you really would anyway, or any of the Baryon numbers, like 101 through 107. Cool concept, but just not great. Next, we got another something right up there with number 12 for me. Number 79, Battle and Boxer Nova Kaiser. I really didn't like it when they made these number cards follow archetypes, especially just Battle and Boxers. If it was battling boxers, that wouldn't have upset me nearly as badly, but I mean, this was supposed to be oh my god, Alita was a gladiator in the past, and they're gonna put slang and abbreviations in his archetype's name. That just, I know Zexal is more kind of childlike, but god, that always got under my skin. But nonetheless, it's a number, so it's here. We got number 80, Rhapsody and Berserk. I think this was used in the anime. I don't remember who used it, though, to be honest with you. I just don't remember. I don't remember this card. Rank 10 support. Number 81, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Super Dora. I mean, still a good card. Kind of, what is it? Really big body either way, and then it protects other cards. Number 82, Heartland Draco. Good for kind of pushing for game, because it lets you attack directly, and then if you got any kind of spell cards on the field, it's not getting attacked. So unless you have spot removal, this guy's going to push for game slowly but surely. And then we got another one of those kind of early anime number cards. Number 83, Galaxy Queen, was used by the Sparrow or something when he got possessed. The guy who thought he was a superhero. Number 84, Pain Gainer is the next one. He's kind of the starter for your spider package, because you slap him over either a rank 8, 9, or 10 Dark Xyz monster. Then you can use his effect, but generally I never really did. I'd always go straight into the 7 Sins, straight from Pain Gainer. To each their own, though. Alright, what do we got here? Number 85, Crazy Box. In other words, play it if you run Skill Drain. And then probably the most meta-relevant number card right now, aside from Galaxy Tomahawk, is number 86, Heroic Champion Rongominiad. Those Dark Warrior decks and Goki variants and stuff like that. If you can get 5 level 4 warriors on the field, there's no getting around this guy. He's absolutely ridiculous, as I'm sure anyone who's playing in the current format is aware. Moving right along to number 87, Queen of the Night. I mean, that's a good, waifu-looking card, I guess, but I mean, pretty decent body with 3,200 attack points, 28 defense, but for 3 level 8s, it's not great. And then the effects are kind of lackluster, to be honest, for all of the resources that you're putting into it. You can only pick one after detaching a material. You can target a set, spell, or trap your opponent controls, and they can't activate it. You can target a plant monster on the field and change it to face-down defense position. Maybe I'm stupid right now, but I'm not. I don't know if there's a single level 8 plant monster to play this in a deck with. There probably is, but I'm just not aware of it. And then the last one would be to target one face-up monster on the field, and that target gains 300 attack. That is so just minuscule. That can't even help you in if you're getting run over by something that's a pretty close battle, because it's not a quick effect. Maybe it's not a quick effect. That wouldn't work. Then you got number 88, Gimmick Puppet of Leo. That's going to be Quattro's last number in this binder, I believe. He's the one with the terrible win condition. You got to run out of... I think the setup's stupid. You got to have no cards in your spell and trap zone, and you can't battle if you use this guy's effect to get the counters on him. Then if you get 3 of them, you win. But I mean, just if. And then this spot would be number 89, Diabolicus, the Mind Hacker, but I'll wait until it gets reprinted. Just being real. Number 90, Galaxy Eyes, Photon Lord. One of the many kind of recent Galaxy and Photon support that's come out, and is pushing that deck to a pretty good rogue contender status. I'll give it that. We got number 91, Thunder Spark Dragon. Not sure if this appeared anywhere, but it was pretty neat artwork. Kind of electric eel looking thing. But a pretty weird effect, to be real, because it doesn't offer you the chance to put more than 3 materials on it. And its first effect is to detach all 3 of them to destroy all other face-up monsters on the field, so it's kind of like a Dark Hole except for itself. But then if you detach 5, you can destroy just every card your opponent controls, but it doesn't give you the option to, you know, put 5 on it with its own, so you'd have to add more materials to it somehow. I don't know if anyone's ever figured that out. Then we've got one of my... I don't know if... This is in the run with... This is tied for my favorite number card. Right up there with number 95 we'll get to on the next page. But number 92, Hard Earth Dragon. This is the ultimate rare version. I do own the Ghost Rare one, but that one is never coming out of my Cyber Dragon deck because I'm just too proud of that. I really am. But number 92, Hard Earth Dragon. Just... Oh, God. Just an absolutely insane card if you can get it on board and pull it off. It's basically Yubel, the ultimate nightmare, in the sense that you're not taking any battle damage, your opponent's taking all of it, he's not getting destroyed by battle, and it doesn't have the restriction that the first 2 Yubels did where they had to be attacked. This one can run into things and do damage, which in this day and age it's not great, but if it lives through your opponent's turn, you're banishing literally everything they did at the end of their turn. And if they should be foolish enough to destroy this thing with a card effect, say after I've played one of my Pot of Desires or something that puts a lot of cards in the banish zone, it's coming back with 10,000 points. That's just Hard Earth Dragon. Always loved this card. Loved it in the anime when used by Dr. Faker. Loved it when I got to use it. Moving right along, I do not own number 93, Utopic Kaiser. That is a prize card. I will wait for it to be reprinted. We got number 94, Crystal Zero. I believe that was also a Matherian number. And here he is, number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. Always loved this card. It was a little odd. Like, I know the whole meme about Don't Matter Dragon or Doesn't Matter Dragon because it came out like right around when Dragon Rulers got banished, but oh my god, it was still great. And then it helps push for game, attacking your opponent's monsters twice for 4k. If you use that right, you could win on one turn just using him. Number 96, Dark Mist. Loved how they kind of characterized this card itself, made it into its own character. Loved any episode that had him in it in the show. There currently is no number 97. Number 98, Antitopian. Kind of like a dark utopia, but had promise in the concept, but the effect was just lackluster. Number 99, Utopic Dragon. If you're playing a deck that uses utopias, you just gotta use this card. You just really gotta. And then the underwhelming but beautiful number 100, Numeron Dragon. Used it. I don't even think they used it to beat Don Thousand in the anime. In the anime, they just kind of got him out of that field spell situation, if I'm not mistaken, or one of the cards that he ended up ranking up a ridiculous amount. But now let's get into the Barian numbers, the numbers over 100. And for the last page of numbers here, we have number 101 through 107. Probably the best and most meta-relevant one. I'm pretty sure the only number card maybe on here to ever kind of be worth above $100, or right around $100. We got number 101, Silent Honor Arc. It was one of the first intriguing and innovative ways to get monster removal that wasn't targeted destruction or anything like that. It just straight up slurped them in as another material. Number 102, Star Seraph Sentry. I never saw any kind of play, but once per turn you detach a material, and then target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack points get halved, and its effects get negated, but if this face-up card on the field would be destroyed, you can detach all of its materials instead, and if you do any battle damage you take would be halved. So it protects itself a little bit. It has some kind of negation, and then hurts your opponent's monsters a little bit, but it's just entirely too many resources to push in. You gotta have 3 level 4, which, I mean, it's not hard to get a whole bunch of level 4s on the field, but they all had to be light. And then, especially in this day and age, you just want to use those resources for link materials anyway. So it is good in concept, but just too many resources to make worth it. Number 103, Ragna Zero. Not bad to, a couple decks cited this back in the day, because a whole lot of decks that would change their monsters' attack points or anything, and it would pop it immediately, and then you'd plus off of it. One of my favorites would be number 104, Masquerade, Vector's monster. Oh my god, this one in its chaos form, Umbral Horror Masquerade, just had really good concepts going for him. During either player's battle phase, when an opponent's monster's effect is activated, you detach one, negate the activation, do 800 burn damage, and then you send the top card of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. Depends on which deck you're playing in this day and age, they might thank you for it, but that really kind of did a lot for just detaching one material. But again, a whole lot of resources into this for an underwhelming body. If this one had Umbral Horror's effect and, didn't have to get ranked up into, I think that would have seen a whole lot more play, because, that one involved negating things, discarding things, and just cutting your opponent's life points in half. It was ridiculous. I wish that card saw play. We got number 105, Battle Boxer Star Cestus. It's a Battle Boxer monster. We already know how I feel about it. Okay, well, I guess I stand corrected on these cards that have gone over $100 in worth, because this was a prize card at one time, number 106, Giant Hand. And for a while it was a really good kind of negate effect. It didn't destroy or anything, but back in the day, it wasn't entirely necessary. It was part of the rank 4 toolbox. Decent enough body for 2 materials. And when an opponent's monster effect's activated, you detach both of its materials, and you had to target the monster, but its effects were negated and it couldn't change its battle position. So this was really good back in the day, and I mean, for monster effect negation, it's not a terrible choice. It is what it is. 106, Giant Hand. And then the last number card is, of course, number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Oh my god, this one was a doozy, and for the longest time I did not even begin to understand this card's effect. It had Snow and Light of Dark World syndrome for me. Oh my god. Once per battle phase, yeah, that already is throwing me for a loop. At the start of your battle phase, you can detach one material from this card. All face-up monsters currently on the field have their effects negated, and their attack and defense come their original. If you do any of these during the battle phase of this turn, each time an opponent's card effect resolves, this card gains 1,000 attack until the end of the battle phase, and it can make a second attack during each. This one confused me, so much, because it sounded like you were getting, more than one battle phase in a turn, which, you don't. And then, if you're negating everything's effects, why would more effects be activating that would give this card more attack points, right? I guess they could be, flipping up face-down cards that would have effects that would activate, but literally, why would you try that one? This one's got another effect waiting to activate. I don't know. It's a great card, but geez, the wording was so confusing on it. But anyway, that does it. That does it for this video. That has been my showcase of all of the mass-produced TCG number monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I hope you enjoyed my little presentation here, my little improvised presentation. More videos to come. We'll get that Vrains review coming up for y'all pretty shortly. I've got, the Burning Abyss deck profile coming up pretty soon. And, My Altergeist deck profile is going to be coming up real soon. It's going to be real nasty for you guys, but I've got to wait on UPS, and they've just been absolutely terrible lately, so I'm still waiting on a few things to get those videos out the way I need them to, but I hope you liked this one. It took me a whole lot of time to assemble all these cards, and I think it's been well worth it. I love having them as an addition to my card collection, and then having their own little separate binder. Oh, it brings me so much joy that I have all of these together. But until the next time, my friends, thanks for sticking with me through this video. If you liked this, go ahead and tell me what your favorite number card is, and go ahead and subscribe if you stuck it out this long, right? Why not? Just go ahead and subscribe. You can only be helping me. Can't be hurting yourself or anything like that. And you know, above all, just go ahead and stay thick for me. Simple as that. Stay thick. Until next time.